Greetings and welcome. I am doing a VR for Rick at Vintage Oddball Cards, and he wants us to show our best or worst beater card. Cards the way they used to be, in shoe boxes, gone through bike spokes, held together by rubber bands, etc. Which I think is a pretty cool idea, and I've definitely enjoyed seeing some of the responses. I'm going to show two cards. One is a more serious response to Rick's contest, and the second, even though is a sentimental card to me, I hope Rick, and since I believe John Mangini is one of the reviewers, I hope they both get some amusement out of it. Alright, first I am going to show a 1955 Bowman Hank Aaron. When I watched the video for Rick's contest, this was the card that instantly came to mind that I was going to show. I haven't really looked at this card in a long time, but it's honestly better shaped than what I remember. There's obviously a huge crease that runs right down the middle, and somehow it just misses Hank's face. And that crease is visible on the back. The once sharp corners are now dulled and have become rounded over the years, and the edges have been worn. It's definitely not in great shape, but it is a lot better than what I remembered it. This is a card that I keep raw, and by that I mean I don't keep it in a binder, a penny sleeve, or a top loader. I literally keep it in a kind of a shoebox, the way a lot of cards used to be kept. This was definitely fun to pull out and look at again. Now, if you follow my channel, you know my favorite cards are the ones that hold sentimental value to me, no matter what the value is. And this one's no exception. And Rick, I bet you weren't expecting a card like this to be shown, but actually, here is my son's shoebox that he keeps his cards in. Does anyone remember these cool Skybox tins that came out in the early 90s? But yes, I am going to show a 1990 Fleer Johnny Ray. I am sure a lot of people just ended this video, and if you haven't, let me explain. So this is my son's card. He was 2 years old, and we were on a family vacation to Colorado. And we went to Coors Field for a Rockies-Mets game. And going in the stadium, ushers were handing out baseball cards to kids, and my son got this Johnny Ray card. He loved this card at the time. He would stuff in his pocket, which his pocket was smaller than the card was. He'd take it out, he'd look at it front and back, he'd put it back in his pocket, take it out, he'd play with it, and he looked at it every day when we were on vacation. So for me, it brings back enjoyable memories, and it made my heart smile seeing the pleasure he got from this card. And you couldn't pry it out of his hands, which explains the folds. So I know the 1990 Fleer wasn't exactly what was being looked for the contest, but it's definitely a card that means a lot to me, and it's a card I'll never get rid of. And there's also not many YouTube videos that you see Johnny Ray and Hank Aaron side by side. So thank you, Rick, for this contest. It made me look at the Hank Aaron card again, and it gave me an opportunity to share the Johnny Ray card and the story that goes with it. So if you're still with me, thank you for watching, and enjoy your collection.